crazy today. All the sound.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh, wow.
If you can't hear us now, then we have a parabola, like a parabellum. All right. Welcome to the live with the world's ugliest Subaru.
Right there.
Right there.
Mine just says waiting. What the fuck?
We're not good.
Oh, there we go.
We're good.
We're good.
Okay, we're good. All right. Oh, not all the way up. Turn all the way down. So, R.I.P. Chuck Norris.
Yep. Yep.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, he threw that one away. Yeah.
Threw it away. All right, let's lead the conversation with what led you to buy two Enduros?
So I've been thinking about getting rid of my
Start there.
machetes,
Okay. On.
my cut and shuts,
Okay.
which will be my if I ever get around to rebuilding an unlimited.
There we go.
Those will be
Gavner?
my trail tires for.
Delegated said you should not wheelie a TF2. I'm aware. I just didn't care. I was having a blast yesterday, and I ended up wheeling a TF2, and the front axle exploded. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens when you party naked. 3 times now.
So some of these screws are bent. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Wow. But it is firmly seated in the cap. Interesting.
Garbage.
Oh, Kobe. That was helicopter Kobe.
Yeah, that's right.
So anyway, so
You only have a hole punch, don't you? You don't have an actual hole.
leather punch.
Yeah. You don't have a leather punch, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. It's back in the back.
Where?
That's a good question.
Do you want to go get it, or do you want me to go get it?
I don't get it.
Okay, good.
Then I'll finish telling my
Jake the
story.
Taco Guy, Glenn, hello. Janice, good evening. Teleguided, Doug is back from a trip and did not want to do things this evening, wanted to chill, which I totally understand. Mike Abner, hello, by the way.
Right, that's what I go to work.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Now that I'm putting these super awesome phones that my friend made for me,
Look out. A couple of them.
don't start telling me problems.
Well, I mean,
Don't do it.
a couple of them are a little bit firmer.
Which ones?
These. Yeah, these only had like one wall, and these have two, so they're a little bit.
Okay. Inconsistent.
Well, you're lucky you didn't have to pay a priority charge for it. You know, I need this right now.
I didn't say I need it right now.
This guy.
I didn't. I never said that.
I leave in moments.
I listen.
So these are. I mean, they only have an extra wall on the outside, so it's the only difference.
Okay.
Same.
Well, this is what I'm dealing with.
Well, that's what I made you.
I mean, it's.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what these are. There's not much to them.
Right. So these are the fronts, yeah.
Sure.
Do you have a Sharpie?
Yeah, right there. There's a bigger one up there.
It's okay. I'll write on these wheels here. Because that's what you love to watch me do is write on wheels.
Well, those are wheels. I don't really care.
I mean, so.
Those are ugly.
All right, fine. You know what? Fine. Glenn. Okay, hang on. Nicholas Duffy said, "What's up, fellers?" Glenn, what the hell? I had to pay a right now fee. Yeah, well, that's what.
The difference between the two of you is I had to start a print last night and print them, and then wake up this morning to it failed. And then printing it, I ended up having to print them one by one for whatever reason. Whereas it took a month or more to build your damn thing.
Also, that I would like to believe. I don't know what you do for Jordan, but I do a lot of things for him. And there's a lot of, there's a lot of benefits of being my close friend. So close that I had AI make us a picture of how close we were.
That was something.
It was something, wasn't it? It was something. Jake said, "Write me out." Yes, sir. Glenn said, "Matt, soft hands woman." I mean, it's not the first time someone's called me that. That's for sure.
So anyway, back to what we were discussing before I went to get the hole punch.
Anywho,
so I really like enduros, and I really wanted to set. That's what you get. You put the foam back in them.
Yeah, right.
And this was the cheapest set of enduros that I've seen in a long ass time. The only downside is there is one jacked up hole on the back.
The one that didn't have broken holes.
And it is.
Oh, wow. That one was free, right?
No, I probably overpaid for these wheels, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Okay. Real quick, like Gina said, "Hello, lovely people." That's my aunt.
Hello.
So, hello there. She's. What the hell? Where the fuck did that go?
Yeah. So this one
What just happened?
has a broken screw in the back, and somebody attacked it with a Dremel, I think, to cut the head of it off.
What it looks like.
Maybe even bigger than a Dremel, maybe a full-blown light grinder.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can't use that hole anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. But
Lynn said the downside
just
was that they weren't free.
Have you seen his fucking wheels? He wants to criticize my enduros.
Listen, I have. Glenn doesn't have the best taste in wheels and tires, but I do have to agree with him on this. I am not a fan of enduros.
I love them.
That's fine. You can't.
Anyway, so worst case,
Fucker, I see why these weren't.
What should we call it? Amazon wheels, like the knockoff ones, have the same rings or like outers.
Yeah, but isn't the actual wheel just?
Well, I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
But I could probably drill that and tap it out, and drill it out and tap it, and be good.
Okay. Drill and tap.
Yes, that one.
Drill and tap and tap and drill. Say no to knockoff wheels. Yes, Chris Minton. Unless they're for parts.
Right. So, early VP stuff, 2.2 wise, is all 8 miles wide.
Yes.
And they're terrible.
Yes.
So my machetes that I have. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, my machetes that I have are wide.
Right.
And so I bought the knockoff set of, I think they're 105s. Which 105s are ugly anyway, right? So might as well just buy the knockoffs.
Agreed.
So I took the back rings, well, the center, the internal ring, and the backs to make them narrow machetes.
All right.
So, yeah, that's right. So that's my story on my enduros. So I have those. And then the other thing I got were a set of locked up trail readies.
Yes, sir.
and they are the like portal friendly ones.
Yeah, the good ones.
And I was like, hey, I'll take those. There's no stripped holes, right? None. They're great. Perfect. Send them my way. So I get them, and I go to open up, or I'm opening them up, and there's a broken screw sticking out of one of the wheels. And I'm like, cool.
I bet it happened during shipping.
Cool. So then, if you look closely,
Do they need a new home?
no.
Oh,
I fixed them.
okay. Just asking, making sure.
But you can see some of the holes have black Sharpie around them because I'm like, that one didn't thread in nicely. That one didn't thread in nicely. And the guy was like, I swear I checked them. Like, bullshit, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, speaking of things buying and selling, did you see the guy on the Good Bad Feedback page that was trying to justify his shit behavior and did not go his way?
No.
Oh,
I don't follow that page, I guess. I don't see.
Gotcha.
I have to go looking for their good stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah. It was a thing today. This guy was like, "Yeah, I have an autistic son, and if you have autistic kids, you know, da, 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 da," and like pretty much everyone with an autistic child jumped in and was like, using your kid with a disability as a excuse and a crutch is bullshit, and just were ripping him up one side and down the other. You are just a trash ass human if you can't send $20 in parts in the last 3 months and all this stuff, and it was not going his way. He was like, I don't even care. I don't even care to be on this list. So I blocked him. That way I don't have to deal with him. Because like when it's that apparent and obvious, I just go ahead and block people. Like, because no matter what they have for sale, it's not worth sticking with.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Blocking those people.
Yeah. I did also see another. There was a post going around. I can't remember what it was, but I was going to share it into the group, and it was a scam. Basically, like if you see this, this is not a real post, et cetera, et cetera. But I never did it. I was kind of busy today. Hi, Jared. I was busy, planning trips. Nobody wants to go on.
Jared, we need proof of Laurel River and its quality because my research says otherwise.
Yeah, he thinks that Google Maps says it sucks. Mike, if you've been there as well, I'd love to hear your input. Jacob Carter, hello. Cool, much better. Oh yeah, but floppy as shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No side wall support is great. Love it.
Hold on, did you measure them? Are they 23 millimeters wide?
I did not.
Okay.
I don't have time for you to reprint them anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
So they're 23 millimeters wide per match request. And can you feel that for a second? Yeah, that feels like 6% infill like you requested.
Sure does. Listen, this truck's just heavy. I appreciate everything you do. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
So these are not D440
No.
inserts, I don't think. No, these are not. I know for a fact they're not.
Okay.
And so the other ones I have, you tried the set from a set of crawlers, right?
No, I didn't have. I don't have a set from the crawlers, the small ones.
Do you wanna try those? They're much firmer than these.
Sure. Are they the same size?
They're maybe a hair wider.
I'll try them for sure.
The
Spillway is the best place I've ever had to crawl.
You have cords and shit.
Yes. Mike Abner said Laurel Spillway is probably one of my top 2 favorite places in Kentucky to trail crawl. I need proof. We got 2 of our actual people we know friends. And Glenn agrees, but I don't know if that helps or hurts the situation. Sad IRC said, hey, from the best half of 10 Duro. Hello, sir. got the 4 microphones working, so we'll be able to do big work.
What's that? London's here?
Oh, dang. Dang. One of these harder than the other? Or?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oofta.
They're 2 millimeters wider.
It makes a difference. God.
So
I'm not being picky. I'm just, they do the thing with the, they screw, see, they screw the sidewall. I don't know if it's,
no.
I don't think so. I don't know if I can even get that mounted. That is all the air. That's like 90 psi, blowing the sidewalls out. Sad I said 2 millimeters is a lot.
I believe it.
I do too. Yes, I do like the firmness of those, but they are too wide. So we're on live. Let's see. Mike said, I just don't go in the summer because the rocks are hotter than the devil's ball sack. Fair enough. Fair enough. Jake the Taco Guy said, what's going on with the Subaru? So we are racing TTO2's rally style at iOS. So I got a TTO2. I was lightly pressured into it by Metric Matt over here. So that's
Where you go?
I was ish, kind of.
I think he said he would bring you one.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna break somebody else's car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could just, and I don't have. I mean, if I have $150 in that thing, I'd be real surprised. And the body was 30. Because I gave 50.
Bye, Jared.
Bye, Jared. Love you.
He's being overworked and overpaid.
Oh, well, good. Good for you. Watch that gaze when they're off. Fucking dildo. Love you. Is the baby gate for all the girls you bring over? That are very...
So the other short people in the house can't get in.
Ah. Like the bunny.
And hey,
Oh.
Teleguided said lightly pressured means I was going to bring you one.
I know. But, you know, it just, things happen. Yeah, it was so cheap that I couldn't, like, there's no reason for me not to do it, especially, like, you know, on the awesome chance that I go back next year. They did it last year, but I guess you guys raced on road or something like that, so now they're doing rally car stuff. So if we're going to make it a thing, at least I have a car. It's, like I said, I have nothing in it. Jacob, the motor, they have to have a Tamiya motor, so either the torque tuned, or the speed tuned, I think, whichever one that is. They kind of made that a rule, so that's where I'm at. And it is a 1080 in it, which, as I Googled, was the highest rated pick for a brushed motor as race car things.
Dustin, good evening.
Hey.
Dirty Third said the paint job is pimp juice.
Thanks. It turned out better than I thought once I painted part of it, but it's not what I had in my head. So it's like
terrible.
There's like 5 layers of titanium, so it's like a silvery gold kind of color. And I thought that was thick enough to support a backing color. So I took orange like down the middle and then did like a red down the side to maybe kind of make it fade. And the orange broke through the titanium in quite a few spots. So it's very splotchy and weird. It probably looks decent. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look bad on camera, but it's very odd. But airbrush time and learning things and stuff like that. So I like it, especially for what it doesn't matter. I could throw another $30 body on it. That's fine. Probably
I would
not.
encourage you.
Probably not that body.
No, that's a terrible body.
yeah, it has a wing that it really needs. I just haven't put it on yet.
It hurts my eyes a lot.
Well, you
It's
know,
fine.
it's fine. No, it's not a big deal.
Teleguided said you can borrow his body at the least.
Hey, that sounds
He's
wrong.
not talking about RC car bodies.
Racy.
Jake said TTO2 are cheap enough too. You could have ran it over by a car and you're out $40 in parts.
Yeah, so I paid 50 for that. That was actually an R. And then I gave 50 for this shipped, but it had a lot more parts on it because that was very wrecked. That had a brushless system in it, and the whole front passenger side was wiped off of it. So I had to get a parts car because it was cheaper to literally buy a whole, like, half their parts car than it was to order the parts. So that's what it is. And then I've learned all sorts of stuff about TTO2s now. That the R is a completely different chassis and does different things, and the body mounts are different somehow. And
Is the R for rally?
it is for race car.
Is the other one not race cars?
It's it's peasants. This is a peasant. That's a race car.
Interesting.
Just before we get too crazy, that is a joke. If you have a TTO2 that is not an R, I don't think you're really a peasant. It needs a bad. You're an idiot. Let's see. Dustin said, "What's happening, ladies?" Actually, Teleguided has a hard body on his,
Yeah.
and
Is that the one he's running?
I believe so. I could be wrong.
Is it teleguided? Also, since we didn't have a live last week, K&K Swap Meet was
Something.
two weekends ago.
Yeah, it was something.
Did anybody get any good deals?
I got some good deals. Hard body rally cars are the tits. Yeah, so the problem being that the hard body slows it down a lot. And half of your score is points for, like, your body and the interior and all that stuff and what it's made of, I'm sure, jazz. I'm gonna bomb that. But I at least wanted to have a car that was decently quick and fun. So scale over performance. Yes. Chris Minton said he got a few things, which I can only assume means tables of things.
Dirty Third said everything on Jordan's side is red, and that is true.
Yes, it is.
Because even these wheels,
Both Jeeps, your cup, and your shirt are all red.
yeah.
That's so funny. Definitely means tables of things. Yeah, for sure. I saw him buy a lot of stuff. I didn't see Colton buy a whole lot of stuff. Like, I saw him looking around, and he looked at my table with his friggin' Google glasses on. I did notice that. He walked up, and I said something to him. He's like, "Google." So, we fancy.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I scored this set of locked up wheels. They sat on the table across from us all day long.
Yeah.
They were zip tied together like this. You couldn't pull them apart to see anything else other than the top wheel.
Yep.
They're missing the back rings. They have hot glue in the center all the way around, all four of them, and they've had copious amounts of stick-on weights on them as well.
I thought they were fake.
And they were $20.
Yeah, I thought they were fake.
And I walked up and couldn't pull my $20 bill out fast enough because I knew exactly what they were.
What? No, you didn't. Oh, wait. What? Glenn said, watched him at a local swap meet just buying table after table until his truck didn't have any more space. I've seen that. Ryan said, what's going on? Hello. Mike said, I bought Dan Davidson's old optic off of Kirby. It wasn't a great deal, but it was a fair deal, I believe. It was new, unran, and has some good parts on it. Then, interesting. Okay, because I thought Logan bought Dan's old object, but I could be wrong, I guess. Never mind. JK. LOL.
Did he have multiples?
I mean, knowing Dan, probably. Let's see.
And was that part of the great raffle?
Ah, you mean the sale? I mean the raffle?
Yeah, it was a great raffle.
Yeah, the raffle that his best friend won. Dustin said, I scored the best thing of all time. Drove an hour away to Piper's Choir concert to hear them sing 3 songs to drive home. Yeah, we did that like right after Christmas or before Christmas with my oldest band concert. We drove all the way to the north side of Indy, and they were like, "This is the one song I've taught them in 6 months." Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Okay, see you guys later. Love you. Bye. And it was stupid.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, it took longer for us. Like the time that elapsed from us getting out of the van, walking in the door, going to the seat and sitting down was longer than what her performance was. And then we drove back from the north side of Indy, which is stupid. What wheels on that TJ? Round ones?
They are no name. I think they used to be on Amazon. But this is a replica of my actual TJ. And that's the wheels that are on it. And they're awful small for the real TJ. Why?
There's only 2 inches long. Anyway,
So anyway,
what you doing?
just mounting this that was sitting here.
Okay.
Anyway, so those were the closest to a match of my actual wheels. So I bought them, and I've been polishing them, and that sucks. I don't advise it.
0 out of 10. That TJ is sick AF.
Thank you.
Sick as
It is Project IJ that I modified the file to be a TJ.
Boop. Is that file for sale anywhere? Can I buy it? What? Why? I want to buy things that people make.
Well, technically, that file is for sale because
Oh,
you can buy the Project IJ files and modify it yourself,
do it your damn self.
as several of my friends have done so far.
Yeah, that was a pretty good idea somebody had to make a TJ out of it that I hadn't seen until someone did it, and then everybody and their brother seems to be doing it.
Yeah, I'm excited for them to release the Brute.
The actual brute or the just cab?
No, it's a
The,
Brute.
the one piece IJ LJ thing.
No.
Yeah, hashtag brute with no bed.
Which should be coming out this month, I believe.
Yeah. Ryan Davis said, the swap meet I went to the other weekend, I bought some machine VFD gears, a VS410 frame with a VFD trans on it, and hard anodized aluminum motor plate. Nice. I bought 2 motor plates. I made that video yesterday, actually. And then was going to edit it today and try to get it almost done, and realized that I forgot my headphones in my car. And I don't really think that my desk mates wanted to hear me say the same thing 14 times while I edit a video. Because if you don't know, that's one of the most annoying things to anyone around is that when I mess up, I say something, and then, or when I say something and I mess up, and then I have to go back and delete it. But I've got to go back and listen to myself say it again, find that line, cut it, and then go back and hear myself say it again, and then go back a little more and cut it, and then go together. And then I say it again correctly. So people get tired of me going, the tire insert the fire. Oh, no, sorry. The tire insert, blah, 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 blah. And then you have to hear it 17 times. Plus, I'm listening to myself talk. And that's, I see why my wife doesn't pay attention to me a lot because I don't like to listen to myself talk either.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, same.
Also, here's my bend and braze front bumper for.
Oh, that's not going on what I thought it was going on.
No, that's this one.
That one's going on the other one?
That one's going on this.
I didn't know if you wanted to give that away, but yeah. So you're drilling holes in here then?
I haven't figured it out yet.
You don't know how
But
you're
I'm going to leave most of the plastic bumper there
Okay.
and
And then braze over it?
yeah, kind of. So this will kind of slide over it, so it's at least metal.
Alright.
And then yeah, bolt it on somehow
Gotcha.
through the plastic bumper.
Gotcha. Do you like driving that thing a lot?
Yes and no.
What is the yes?
This is going to make it just yes.
I would agree with that.
So I enjoy driving it. I hate approaching anything with it. So
Yeah. I know I drove mine yesterday. I did crawl around a little before I started, doing wheelies
bye, Ren.
across the driveway. Love you, bye. Gotta do BTC prep. You got a long time. Dustin Ramsey said a real YouTuber would pay someone to edit their videos. Well, if I had more channel members and made more money, I would do that and could and know someone. However, I don't make enough money to pay someone because my monthly payout for YouTube is less than what someone would probably want to edit one, maybe two videos. So I would love to be a real YouTuber one day. Actually, I would never want to do this full time. Wow. So Glenn said, real brute, dang it, guess I'm finally hopping on the printed dates. Jeep Fad, Dirty Third, you guys ever use the Reefs grease? I see the Lucas on the table. I've used it for a while, really like it. No. We put that in pretty much everything. And I build shocks with the No Lean SF3. So it's what I can gather is green slime like Associated does, except for the same price it comes in a tub like this big. Actually. And I know that's not what you asked, but there you go. There you go. That right there. That was like $12. And I've had it for probably 3 years, and it's maybe half gone. Maybe. But anyway, no, I have not used the Reefs grease because I'm sure Jordan feels the same way. I bought a tube of Lucas years ago, and even building, I don't even know how many sets of axles and transmissions and stuff, I still have at least a third of the tube left.
Well, this is my second tube. Well, the other thing I bought was a little like squatty little can thing.
Yeah.
But this is my second thing of grease, and I've been in the hobby since about 07 or so.
Right.
So
So
I've never felt the need to experiment with others.
drugs. Oh, yeah, grease.
Well, that too. Whoops. Oh, you're still mounting tires?
Yep. You know what else I mounted? Your mother.
That's why she was angry.
Yeah. She wasn't too happy about it, but
Never
sometimes
is.
when you can go all night, you just gotta go, you know what I'm saying? She was mad. It was smoking. What the fuck? She was mad at all the chafing.
Jacob said he is so ready to start his Chevy Corsica build.
Ooh, I like Corsicas. Like real or RC?
Real, I think.
I want a Pro Street rear-wheel drive Corsica or Beretta real bad. I believe we've discussed this. Like, I might make it happen when a few things change. Because right now, the 90s Pro Street stuff is kind of coming back a little bit. They're getting a little expensive, but an RC Chevy Corsica, hell yeah. I got in the hobby when the AX10 started to come out. Nice. I was a little before that.
Now the AX10,
The Scorpion or the like the Honcho?
well, there was the AX10 Scorpion, and then they re-released the AX10 name
Like the plastic stuff.
as it was like Wraith based.
Yeah. Well, they also did one in like RTRs. That was all plastic links and shit. Well, I got in back in the day after Vietnam. Oh, there's a few pics to show Jordan. Oh, that doesn't look flat to me, Bob. Sure doesn't look flat to me, Bob. Bob. And look at that. Those are RC full drive super swampers doing work.
Who sent that?
Jared. That looks good. That looks cool. I like this place. I do have to agree with you. It looked very flat and just kind of like water. But oh yeah. Is that fishing Bill? No, never mind. That's Mike though. That's Mike and that's Eric. Interesting. I like it. I don't know those other guys. Anyway. I like it.
He likes it.
I like it. Big fan. 54 out of 10. I think we should make a weekend of it before it gets hot. We can go to, I'll tell you what we can do. We can go to BTC on Friday and then just run down to Corbin on Saturday, Sunday.
What are we doing with our Airbnb?
We'll stay there. We'll just run back and forth.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would like to go. Let me get this. Come on, work, do things. There we go. Whoa. That's all. All right. So, holy cow.
Clint's favorite thing, putting brass knuckles on
Yeah. Everything.
stuff.
I told a guy about Traxxas people today at work.
Did you just call me a Traxxas person?
No, but the brass made me think of it because we were discussing. He was like, "Why don't you make friends with other people too?" And I was like, "Well, see, here's the thing. You have to make friends with people that are into the same RC thing as you, which already narrows it down. And then you have to make friends with people that you get along with in general, and that narrows it down. And then you have to get RC friends that like are into the same shit you are, and that narrows it down. Come out of there. And then you gotta not like hang out with those guys. You know what I'm saying? The guys. The all brass air thing, smoking reefer in the woods. Want to broadcast NFL games. I think that was probably the worst part. I can handle the weed smoke. The going down the trail with the radio fucking blaring, that really, that was really what did it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was the very first of October. And the dude was like, "You guys like the Bears?" And we were like, "Yeah, sports ball thing." Hell yeah, sports ball.
Nothing worse than a Traxxas guy.
Exactly. Like, I wish it wasn't so true, but it seems like all those guys, and it's not the fact that they have a Traxxas. It just seems like all the guys that act like idiots own a Traxxas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's the Traxxas.
Yeah, you don't have to explain it to me, man.
I don't think the Traxxas people like. I don't think Traxxas makes you an idiot. I think just idiots are maybe attracted to the TRX4. But I was explaining it to a guy at work, and he's like, "What's so bad about him?" And I was like, "Well, They jack up the truck as far as it'll go, max the shocks out, put keys on it to make it even taller, put the biggest freaking tires they can find on it, and then try to take it up the hill and go, I don't know why my truck will go up this hill once it flip backwards. Because the center of gravity is 17 inches in the air, you know. Traxxas Weed Speaker Sound Kit. I'm going to sneak out with that on our BTC. I will leave you somewhere. I don't really mind a sound kit for a short period of time. You?
Yeah, I do. actually.
Really? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
mind
not
speakers.
terrible.
I don't mind speakers either. Like, because I kind of like, I like listening to music pretty much all the time in general. So I could handle speakers in the back of a truck, like just listening to music as we roll up and just letting it play through the truck. Like, I don't think that's a terrible thing. As long as you have at least remotely decent taste in music.
And the chances of that,
At least we can get some decent 90s rap going most of the time. Like, that's a usual something. Oh, that almost turned righty loosey. So I'm going to go ahead and stop. But long term, I do hate sound kits. I don't want to follow somebody on a trail with a sound kit. That sounds horrible. Literally, and like, that would be horrible. Okay. Well, we're going to do Subaru things or YJ things?
YJ things.
Jeep gang? I really don't, but okay. I also thought about just putting this whole front axle in and just being incorrect.
Well, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, I know. All right, I guess I'll do it the correct way. If you're gonna peer pressure me into it.
Teleguided said the boys are back in town on repeat,
Ugh, no.
and RC Garage Guy Customs. So what is iOS?
It is an invite only
Is Illuminati of scale.
event, yes. Illuminati of scale. Secret handshake to get in. Gotta like.
Jerk off dudes.
I was gonna say that, but I stopped myself. That's weird.
That's why Matt going.
Yes, that's why me and Matt are going. You know, people that are like-minded with Dollhouse, very scale stuff, basically, is what they're aiming towards and for. So, there were a lot of people butthurt last year about not getting invited and being invite only, and they don't want just everyone coming, which I completely understand after going to Beat the Creeks for a few years. Like, there's just people that I wouldn't want in my house that Joe is, for whatever reason, very open to letting people there. Whatever. You know, it's the operating system on all Apple devices. Yes, that's precisely what it is. I'm just glad I can actually talk about it. I thought this was like, don't say a word about who's going, what's going on, whatever.
It was supposed to be.
I thought so. And then all of a sudden there was a bunch of publicly discussed facts about it. So, I didn't do it first. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't pissing anybody off before I even got there. You know what I'm saying? I do a good enough job of that once I get there. I don't need any help. RJ, what is going on?
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Louise. Motherfucker, get out of there.
All the tiny hammer stuff.
Once I started, I was waiting for you to say something. Get out of it.
So I like these little scale rotor hexes, except for the fact that they don't attach to the axle shaft at all.
Yeah,
so they
they
just
don't.
kind of chill there.
Yeah,
So I would never want to take them off
on a trail. Yeah. Ryan said, Matt, are you going to make a video of iOS while you're there? Yeah. So I plan on basically starting my phone recording on a selfie stick, and anytime I am not sitting in a chair, it will probably be running just to catch all of the stuff going on, and if we talk to anybody, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. So I 100% do totally expect to do that. And let's talk about so like I said, I'd like to take a bunch of vlog video for us, show a lot of the trucks, trails, ride. Yeah, 100%. I definitely want to do that as well. I started a little video today of like just some getting ready for, like what I've done, the trucks and things like that, that I'm trying to get done. And then once you come get me from my house and pick me up like a prom date, I totally plan on every once in a while we'll take a few minutes of traveling video as we go down. RC Garage Guy Custom said, I bought an RTR full-size rock crawler. Nice. Well, when you break it, you come back. We'll see you then. What did you get? You can't just leave us hanging like that. This grease. Yeah, grease. Shit. You have any Loctite?
No,
Lock.
I don't use that shit.
Whatever. Cross thread everything. That's the Lord's Loctite, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I do at work.
Going over landing in Moab. Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
So what is it?
What?
Apparently I had lift blocks in this. Oh, that's from jumping yesterday.
Broken in.
Nice. Yeah.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but you're not supposed to
Bronco. What kind of Bronco? Not supposed to work.
rock bounce TF2.
It wasn't rock. There was no rocks. It was concrete. And it wasn't bouncing. I was doing bump wheelies.
It was definitely bouncing.
It was bouncing. I guess that's a fair assessment. That one's pretty much straight too. Like it's broken in. I like it.
Yeah, I really like the curve.
They work better that way. You got to get them. Just you've seen Leif.
Is that what's wrong with mine? They're not.
Probably not. Little beach. You can drive it like it should be.
No, mine definitely little bitch. Or a bit like that.
I don't want to put this in. I kind of just want to put this in. Hashtag scale funnies. Ugh, that puts the pumpkin right at the center.
Now, why would you do it right or don't do it at all?
I'd rather not do it, to tell you the truth.
Why?
I don't want to fuck with it. You talk me into it. I need Loctite though.
For what?
All the things. All the things.
No, you don't.
Okay, you're right. Whatever. All right, sound okay. Let's see. The Kevin Talbot oven. It has mechanical dig and front and rear diff locks. Nice. 2024. Sounds like a cross rig then.
Like cross RC or cross Jeep?
I don't know what I'm talking
Wait. So you bought a 2024 Bronco, or you bought a rock crawler? I'm confused.
Doesn't take much. I know. Says the idiot. I got it. No, that's just gonna stay in there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. That 66 printed Bronco body I bought from you, Matt, is now going to be a 410 chassis under it. Now it sits too low in the back. That sucks. Gotta ramp the numbers up or whatever the hell. Raisin Bread, evening, just got a surgery, had elbow surgery, do something entertaining. Sounds like you were entertaining yourself too much. Couldn't get the elbow
Well, hopefully you recover quickly.
Yes. I was getting there. Yeah, hopefully, what did you like have tennis elbow or what was going on? Inquiring minds would like to know as a guy with elbow problems. About to eat this E-clip somewhere. So. Tore the LCL ligament off the bone and tore the inner leg. Fuck. That sounds terrible. I hope you feel better eventually, because that sounds real bad. Like, not fun. There we go. Cool. Less than ideal. I bet. That sucks. I messed up my shoulders and my chest pretty bad a couple years ago, so I think I probably should have had surgery, but I just didn't. He tore his ligament off his bone and tore an inner ligament. Ouch. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Did you fall or what'd you do? Because that's crazy. Do you usually break any axle shafts in TF2 stuff? Like, it's usually not what breaks, right?
I don't think I've broken an axle shaft since early 10 run days.
Yeah. Oh, that fell out really easy. Okay. Tripped on an air hose in the shop and fell. The whole story is much better, but that's the short story. Damn. That sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's a shake out. That's it.
Barely.
That big dip right there.
But I think it ate
The tops of the teeth. Yeah. So it needs more shims in. Maybe. Oh. This one's not as bad as the one that's in the K10. That one's pretty bad. Alright. That one's junk. Now let's get the good one. Oh, I gotta take this part. Out of curiosity, how is the sound now? Better? Worse? Same? Can you read lines 1 through 7? You know, like when you go to the doctor. 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
I always feel bad when I just don't say anything.
Don't see anything? Like, I don't see a difference, sir.
do that again.
Ryan said, it sounds pretty clear to me. Good. Is it loud enough? Like, I've got a microphone adjustment thing, and I've got them turned up pretty loud. You still sound like crap. I'm aware. That's just my voice.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Yeah, by the way.
Oh, balls.
You needed at least spring. Okay. There we go. All right. Got that all done. Let's see about. Wow. Is that bearing broken? Or was it dirt? Can't tell.
I think it was just dirt.
Okay.
Ryan said loud and clear on his TV.
Nice.
RJ said currently louder than his military grade tinnitus. Quality is good as well.
Awesome. I don't have military grade tinnitus, but I do have some pretty good range.
I think I'm starting to get
That tinnitus.
yeah.
I blame mine on race cars and concerts.
But it's only in one ear.
Yeah. Is it your like
My right ear.
yeah. I can't remember. Dominant hand ear.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. How do I get this out? This seems like a good way to cut my finger. Did I mention that Indiana finally accepted my application to plate the Camry?
No.
Yeah, finally. Almost 2 months later, they finally decided that it would be okay if I got plates for it. John said, Jordan, how many Jeeps have you built now?
It's a good question.
All of them.
Like, how many Jeeps have I built, or how many Jeeps do I currently have?
That's also a question. Uh-oh.
Currently have. So I have 3 here, sitting here. I've got 2 Cherokees. I've got my JL. I've got my khaki Jeep, my TJ6. I've got my Pro Mod, which is CJ-esque.
That's a Jeep grill.
Yeah.
Your 6?
My 6 is a JL. What else do I have? I'm missing something.
The blue one?
The Lexington one? Yeah, I already got that one. Oh, my other Project IJ. I have another red TJ. That's 11.
Hammers.
Oh, and Goldie Rocks. 12. What else is there? I think that may be it. So an even dozen.
This dick never saw it coming. Can I borrow the Lucas over there, bud? That's fine. At this point, I might as well just use my finger and just smooth it. This is incorrect. That's it. Oh,
Brian said tinnitus in both ears. Must have been from all the loud trucks we got over the years and loud music.
Oh no.
Ah! Oh, oh no. I brought 2 sheets of my own.
Thank you, Lucas. How's your TJ coming along? John said, "Wow, just wow."
Oh shit. It's really not that bad.
I mean, I like what I like. At the end of the day, like
Yeah,
there's just
that's what I was gonna say. Like it's just. What the heck? Hang on. Why do I? Oh, never mind.
I've built other things.
Have you?
I had a Mojave body rig for a while.
That's true. That's true.
I have a K10.
That you hate. In all fairness.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of it. I have a Blazer that now that I finally have the body, I have no desire to build it.
Yeah. Notice that. You want me to build it for you?
I just need to do the body work and paint it.
That sounds terrible. No, I'm not doing body work again until 2027. Maybe 28. Actually, that's
And
fine.
then I have my F toy. If I ever get around to finishing that,
Yeah. Tell us more. I said Axel's in and it moves, but nowhere near done. Had a lot to do this month for iOS. For the real one?
what? No,
Oh, this.
he also made a TJ.
Gotcha. Yeah. Those are the water that are so just.
John said it's a Jeep thing.
It's a something.
Ryan agrees with Lucas about my beautiful Jeep.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
It is pretty. I do like it a lot, and I think it's really cool that you did it. I don't really have a desire to own, but
I have rolling around in my brain 2 more that I want to build.
oh yeah,
My unlimited 1.9 unlimited rig will be Jeep based,
okay,
and I still want to build a 419. Basically, this in a buggy form.
and a buggy.
So a 419 buggy or Jeep based buggy.
Jeep based as in has a Jeep hood, or how does that work?
Yeah, like your
My
Miller there.
My TJ is technically Jeep based because it has a hood.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know how much Jeep it had to be before it was based. So how are you doing?
Right here.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we drown out the background voice and make it more sharp.
Okay.
We're gonna test it.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. Mike Abner said, Matt, my K&K scale hardware came in today. I'll let you know tomorrow if it fits those BBW wheels.
Okay.
Sad Eye, the wide open design space chassis hasn't made any progress either. I didn't realize you had one of those. Ryan said, would you want to do a Jeremy Knight style of Jeep buggy? Not really.
What's that mean?
So his Project IJ is based off of a wide open designs built LJ yes, LJ, right.
Okay.
But Jeremy Knight is the owner of that.
Gotcha. I don't think.
13, because I have Millibear.
Oh, yeah.
I have Millibear 1.
I don't have a lot of Jeeps that I want to build. I just keep coming across Jeeps that I can't say no to.
Yeah.
I legitimately think Kirby did it on purpose. Because it was right there in the door. I'm pretty sure it was on purpose.
May have been.
It was.
But Ryan, I don't really need another 475 based Jeep buggy just because I have Millibare 1, and I would like to at some point redo Millibare 1 in tubing instead of rod.
You're not really redoing it then, yeah? You're not redoing that one.
No, I would build a new chassis
Yeah.
and just move my
Yeah, that's
YJ
what I
grill
was getting at.
Yeah. And then that would just go in the scale shop or whatever.
That chassis?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or throw a new right body on it and
Let people continue doing
continue to make it the way,
Yeah.
which I should probably do anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
But believe it or not, I would say every one of my Jeeps is a little bit different.
Than each other?
Yeah.
100%. 100%. And I think a lot of it is the fact that we/you, whatever, are at a position that we're in where we're beyond, well, not beyond, like uppity beyond, but like we're doing more than this one has a Lexan TJ on it. This one has a Lexan. Like, but like JK or JL, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for you to have different Jeeps.
Oh, and I've got my Brute.
The LJ with the cam.
No, the Brute that I built,
Mm,
the YJ Brute.
gotcha. Oops, that's on backwards.
So I guess I have 14.
Dang.
And the longer I sit here, I'll find a couple more.
There we go. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have that problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Silly nonsense. Also, we must be really boring tonight because
There's nobody there.
Nobody
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Other than the lovely people that are here watching us.
Yeah. Other than the normal people that I think don't miss it to begin with as a whole.
Yeah.
And it's also one of the things I was kind of thinking of is it's also getting warmer again. So there's gonna be less people on the live just because we're gonna be doing other stuff. You know.
Yep.
Now, I mean,
We may need to.
stop doing them.
Oh, should you say that? I was going to say adjust the frequency.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
There was something I was going to talk about. Did you not? Did I not cut? Nope, it isn't.
Okay. Well, I probably never used it.
Yeah, I noticed.
Do you need a knife?
No, I got it. It's just not cut on that end. One of the things I was gonna kind of bring up and mention. I don't know if any of you have seen any of the mainstream, like more popular creators discussing what YouTube is doing, and it affected me a lot. So I can only imagine how much it affects people that make this their job and make 100 times more money than I do, and etc. YouTube is doing this weird thing where now they're pushing shorts so hard that I don't know that they're pushing videos to people that aren't already subscribed to begin with, or even to those people. My views have dropped almost in half in the last 3 or 4 months. What the hell? Oh yeah, I've seen that thing. I thought the green was a line. I was like, what the fuck? No. So I've kind of been thinking about changing things up, and I don't know if any of you've noticed, but I started posting more shorts. I posted 5 or something like that this weekend. Looking at your phone during the recording, so unprofessional.
Nobody said I was a professional.
Truth. Fair enough. But anyway,
I probably cuss a lot more than what would warrant a professional as well. So
so,
fuck it.
fuck it. But anyway, so if you notice me just not doing long form for a weekly basis, I'm gonna try just because like I do enjoy putting things out there and it does feel better or whatever. But it already kind of felt like we were pissing in the wind to begin with, and then with YouTube just dicking everything, it just sucks. Like I couldn't imagine. I'm sure Cletus got hit less, but it's like I couldn't imagine being someone like that, and then all of a sudden just your views drop in half when it's your actual job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking of Cletus, have you bought your merch to get in on that ZR1?
No, I don't want that ZR1.
What?
I don't give a fuck about that Corvette.
God, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. Ryan, I appreciate it. Thank you. It's not, I mean, I still have a job. I have a really good job, honestly. So that's one of the things that people either like or hate about some of the stuff that I say and do is that YouTube doesn't really mean shit to me. I like doing it. I have fun with my friends. I love getting to know you guys and everything, but like in the grand scheme of things, just like this is fucking nothing to me. Oh, I'm missing parts. No wonder this is weird. I bet that's what broke it. Completely right.
Probably.
But anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
So what you're saying is I need to start watching YouTube Shorts?
I don't know. Like, I don't even know what to do. That's the hard part. Is like they're not gonna say it, but they're doing it. You know. I mean, I posted some shorts. I'm getting better at it. If I do say so myself and all. You know what I'm saying? But like, my shorts are getting 4 times the views they used to. And then now my videos, long form, are getting half the views they used to. Like as far as number of people that are even watching it.
Yeah.
So like, you have to realize something is going on. Somewhere someone's making decisions. One doesn't fit either. Is this it?
Lucas, I like that a lot, by the way. that you
Yeah.
sent me.
Two times said saw the shorts. Noticed sometimes the alerts don't always go out and even have all. Yeah, that's another thing that a lot of people have been talking about as well. So one of the guys that is very, I would say, transparent that I watch. It's a Masked channel, does a lot of music stuff. He actually said something about it, and I had heard other people like mention it, but he made a whole video about it. So that kind of changed things or whatever, but it just sucks, man. It's
Abner, we don't talk about that video.
Bruno?
What?
Bruno? We don't talk about Bruno?
No, we don't talk about the short that you made.
Where someone wired it backwards?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, that one didn't have any water in it. Look
It's
at me
still
go.
your favorite. Teleguided said, just wear shorts on your long videos. Boom, fixed. He's a problem solver.
He really is.
Just every single time, he's just a problem solver. Oh, Jesus Louise. Oh, Papa noises.
Teleguided took his comment back.
What? What are you doing? Stop it. Dirty delete. Dirty delete. Dirty dish rag. I'm ready to see him. Matt, I'm going to tag you in a post of people sharing pics of the spillway. Okay. That is one thing. I do want to keep a trip to the spillway kind of low key. because mostly I don't like trailing with people. So it'll have to be people that I like, and then that's a real short list. Trailing is like church to me. You know, I
You don't go?
Huh? I don't go. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's funny. I like it. Okay, so what are we doing here? What am I doing? What is this? Same. I have a small group of scale boys. Yeah. Like, and I don't want to, what sucks is I don't want to be not inclusive. Like, what do you call that? Like when you're basically just keeping everybody out, whatever the hell. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to do that. But like, I can't, I don't like I don't like getting to know new people as far as, oh, this guy talks a lot when we're out driving trucks, or like this guy does this or whatever. Like, I don't want to do all that vetting. I just want to go with people that I know that I like, and I don't want people, like, I don't care about your sports ball things. I don't care about, like, I don't want to know your history. I just want you to be like, hey, look at this really sick V notch over here, like Jordan does. And we're like, okay, cool. And then so we go play on a V notch. And then we go on about our day, and we like, oh, look at this really cool climb over here. And da, 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 da. Like, I was expecting 26 to turn into 6 after that. But that's okay. This guy's a fucking jerk.
I mean, ultimately, I just don't like people.
I like people. Like, it's not that. I get to do so little trailing. I don't want people coming and shitting on my trailing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't get to do enough of it to where I can burn a whole day and be like, I'll go out next Sunday. Like, it's not that deep, just because Carl came over and wrecked everything or whatever.
Damn it, Carl.
Yeah. Damn it, Carl. You don't know what that's from, do you? Days of Confused. You never seen Days of Confused?
Oh, I know.
What?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Um,
A lot of the guys that go there are into comp stuff. They do their own thing. Me, Bob, and a few others usually train together. Oh, cool. Cool. I've never met Bob. I'll probably meet him this weekend, I believe. But
is that your uncle?
Bob is my uncle. Never had an uncle, Bob.
I work with a Bob.
Ryan said, I like to on the trail with guys and ask questions about their trucks, or like you just said, the terrain, or help someone or a buddy through an obstacle. What also is, I don't want to say beneficial by any means. Well, going out with Jordan and Doug is always beneficial for me because they do things that I wouldn't do, and like, not to sound like a cheesy douchebag or whatever, but like, they both definitely push me to do cooler stuff when I'm driving. But I don't. That's. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't know. I hate talking sometimes because I sound like such a dickhead. At least in my head.
Our heads too.
Mike said, trailing is your therapy time. You don't want that tranquility interrupted. That's a really good way to put it. Like, it is me relaxing. And when someone is like, hey, did you hear about the Bills this weekend? They fucking butt fuck the Eagles and stuff. And like, I don't care. I don't want to know that your mom. Hey, speaking of people falling out at events, Don's here. I don't like when people randomly pass out while we're at RC events. That sucked. I'm not a fan of that at all. I'm not a fan of people that say they're going to go to events by us and then don't. That's not a very good, cool thing either. Remember when Cold Crawl was like, I'm going to VTC this year. And then he was like, I'm not going to VTC this year. Remember that?
don't know.
No. Well, he did it.
Hi, Don.
Hi, Don.
Good
But-
to see you.
Yeah, Mike. 100%. That's how I look at it. I'm trying to relax. I'm not trying to. John said, sometimes I just go out by myself because I want to spend a few hours just calling. I understand that as well. I don't want to call it a problem. My issue with going by myself is I don't see the same things, especially that Jordan sees. Like, so Jordan will see a way to go.
We get it. You can see color.
Fair enough too. Jordan will see something because he's colorblind and he sees colors differently. He can see a different line than I will that I never would have taken because it doesn't look doable. But he sees a way up it, so then I'm usually circling back, and we're kind of like following each other. But I've said it 1,000 times. Him and Doug have both really helped me learn how to drive much better. Ryan said, yeah, all I want to do is talk about trucks and off-road buggies and anything off-road. Sad Eye said, that's why we like to run at night. All the good lines are empty. That's also, I just can't stay up that late because during the day we don't have time to like, oh, we'll take a nap real quick. Like it's just,
Yeah.
there is none of that for us.
I think I could honestly just put headphones in and just
Drive?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I probably could as well. John said you're not using all the essence. Oh, I'm using all the essence. That's literally the problem I'm fixing right now.
Don said he's wearing his earbuds so that he can listen while he is building his new studio. He has Wi-Fi out there now.
Sick. That's pretty cool. I like Wi-Fi.
See, look, that wasn't that bad, was it?
It wasn't that great. I would have been done 5 minutes ago if I would have just flippity flopped it and been done. But I get it. It's like, correcting shit now.
That's the spirit.
My terribly painted IJ that every time I look at it, I notice things that aren't good. I missed a whole spot in the corner of one of the doors. That's really starting to bother me.
Of your IJ?
No, my YJ, sorry. Oh. No, my YJ, or my IJ is very well painted. I painted the shit out of that. I made sure that it was good to go. GTG.
I was happy with the way my TJ came out, and then I realized that I didn't paint the doors. I didn't paint the tailgate. I didn't paint
You got a little ahead of yourself?
I didn't paint the upper like rails for the top. I didn't paint the windshield.
Jesus.
I'm like, fuck.
I think the windshield kind of looks good black, honestly. Like, obviously, maybe paint it semi-gloss black or something, but I think it looks decent that color. Kind of breaks up the red, kind of like the hood.
Yeah.
Are you gonna paint the hood panel thingy with a lot of red?
No, nope, because it'll be just like my Jeep.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Dirty Thirds, I like to crawl with my headbuds listening to Tiny Tim.
What? I let my children experience Tiny Tim a couple weeks ago, and the look on their faces was definitely 100% of like, what the hell are we listening to, and what cult have we joined now because of listening to it? You know what Tiny Tim is? Tiptoe through the tulips. Tiptoe through the tulips. That one? Yeah. Yeah, that's my Tiny Tim impression. I know it's pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah, I mean,
I understood it.
yeah. Well, it only gets so bad. Where's the other nut? God damn it.
Right here.
Oh, they must have just gone out. Well, no. Ooh,
Paint the window frame on the 1-to-1 black and call it good. No
no.
thanks.
Yeah, that's funny.
Also, I did decide that Goldilocks is going up in tire size to 8s.
The 409s?
They're 409s.
409s?
Yeah.
What are they?
RC four drive KM3s
Wow.
for a 119.
Over Proline? 409s?
The 419s are too big.
Mm.
Well, I don't have 419 KM3s. I have 419 crawlers,
Ah,
and they looked too big.
gotcha. Oh, okay. Yeah.
God.
Fucking Jeeps, man. There we go. Now we, oh no, I bent it. Oh well. That's realism, right? I mean, no?
Also, speaking of TF2 and YJ things, my link mounts should be here at the end of this week.
Nice. Is your dad joining us for BTC again?
I don't know.
Yeah,
If he is, it'll be like last year where
he just comes down for a day or
so we just come down for the day.
nice. Gotcha. Cool. Just figured I'd ask.
Dirty Third said, I hated my Vanquish tools too.
I like mine. I just, I use them as not tools sometimes.
So I like the tools, but I'm starting to be less impressed with the tool ends.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like my tools aren't that old for me already replacing.
I also have to wonder the service life of them. Because like I use the shit out of them. So
Same.
yeah.
But my MIP drivers are still going strong.
The old MIPS.
Yeah.
Whatever. But have you heard people actually call them MIP instead of MIP? Like instead of using the letters?
Yeah.
It's very weird to me.
A little bit. He said he hated the handles. They got slick.
Mine are stippled from activities. So they're fine.
Yeah, I do have to clean them off every once in a while because they do get a little slimy, but
Mine work very well.
but the bearing in there is so nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the best part. When you go back to using somebody else's tools, like don't have VP tools on the trail or something like that, you're like, oh, can I borrow a driver? And they give you like some non-bearing ended.
Never mind, I'll carry the truck.
Good.
Brian said he's held the VP tool handle and they felt kind of heavy to him.
They are heavy,
Yeah.
but they feel good in your hand. There is no beating that bearing in the end. There is no beating that. Like, because you can just
You just sit there and
it's the best. The best. By far. No holds barred. Like the movie. Hulk Hogan, I think. Maybe? I can't remember. Once again, you don't know because you're young. Yeah. Old baby face over here.
And then I also like the locked up handles for things. Well, just because the handles are like, I don't know, $5-6 or whatever. They're cheap, and then whatever.
Erectile dysfunction, something I saw. Oh shit.
MIP has the best tits.
Tits. I don't know, but her tits must be nice.
I don't know what EDS is.
Erectile dysfunctional system.
Hmm.
So I guess.
Ryan said, well, then I guess I'll have to cry by once. Cry once. Cry by ones and cry once.
What?
Violence and violence is what
Ryan,
he
are
said.
you drinking? Buy once, cry once. That's what you're looking for.
And then after every couple of years, you'll cry a little bit more when you replace the tips. But
the tips are like $7.
Yeah.
They're not that bad. Being a cheap little bitch.
Jordan, what material did you print all your IJ bodies in? ABS GF.
Yes. I'm learning. Somebody asked me that the other day at work. I was like, it's carbon fiber glass infused or some shit like that. They're like, oh, GF? I said, yes, it's GF.
Yeah, glass fiber.
Glass fiber reinforced. AB. Acetylene butyl, whatever.
And I print them at like 30% infill, I think is what it was, with like 3 walls. And they seem to be much lighter than what most people bitch about them being heavy.
And I beat the shit out of mine, so I think 30 is probably good.
I do need to figure out, because I've trashed,
Flex boy.
yeah boy, I have trashed a fender flare, a rear flare on
Oh no.
the IJ.
Oh no.
Just sad because that was sanded and painted.
Ah.
So
Yeah. If something happens to my IJ, I have to buy another can of paint. Because I'm out. Like it's toast. It has like little spritz, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Speaking of which, I need to go get
Spit on someone.
Dildo's paint for his buddy.
You can go spit on your dildo. Thank you. Here, sir. Thank you. Thank you. God damn, those are like cookie balls. Those are awesome. Thank you. Love you. Long time. Oh, okay. Cool. Tell her
Tell her
to
maybe later.
stick it in her ass. Just like that. Sure. Sure. Never mind. You know what? I'm just gonna eat the cookies. Just gonna eat the cookies.
Delicious.
Are they magically delicious?
Yeah.
Good. Let's see. I got a bag here. Dude. Yes. This is going to be YJ and TTO 2 parts in the bag.
Nice.
Yeah. Extra axle shafts and knuckles.
Mike Abner said, if I'm using still hardware tools, I prefer Weha. Those are nice tools.
Weha makes some very nice stuff. I've bought a few Weha tools for work, and they are not cheap, but actually, I have a Weha snap ring tool here. This is what you use to put the deluxe shocks together.
What size end are those?
These bitches are tiny. I don't remember.
0.9?
8 to 3 millimeter, or 8 to 13 millimeter clips. I don't know what they are. Bought them on Amazon, I think, because Deluxe was out. And buy ones, cry ones. What body is going on that chassis in front of you, Matt? This is the YJ that I posted the short of that's on the thumbnail. I just didn't feel like bringing the body. I thought that was kind of silly. I need to get some more Loctite.
Here, I'm going to leave this right here. Because you always ask for it.
Okay, I need to go. Well, my little, like, lipstick looking one, it's out. It's gone. Well, it's empty. It's not gone. It's still.
Travis, good evening.
Hey-o. There's Mr. Winner Chicken Dinner. Don't even show up because it's not even worth the time. I mean, hi.
Hey, there's my foot.
Oh,
My boot.
no. Das Boot.
From my promo.
Nice. I don't know where my guys are. I have 2 guys that are probably missing enough parts to where I can make 1 guy out of 2 guys.
Well, I've seen you drive, so that's understandable.
Listen, you know, Things happen.
Ryan said, did the Jeep stick the landing mat in the thumbnail?
No.
Close enough, right? Didn't it just eat the front diff? And
No, it dumped on the side a couple times. The body's pretty decently scratched at this point. But it's okay. Luckily, I don't care. It needed repainted anyway. I don't like it. The color is not correct. It's not a like Jeep white. It's a very like, I think it's technically polar white from a square body, so it's like a creamy white color, which is wrong. The top is a glossy tan, which I don't like at all. So it needed painted anyway. It also, the bodywork was rushed for VTC last year. So the back where the things bolt and stuff like that is not real great. It needs redone. I just, I wasn't prepared for some of the things that happened. Let's just put it that way. I had other plans for the winter. And other plans were made for me.
yeah.
I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. I'm gonna smash the cookie.
Travis said we had a really good time yesterday. We did.
That's good. I had a really time doing yesterday.
What's going on, Playboy? Just sitting here enjoying peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. Just had all the Jeeps take over. Well, Travis, Matt destroyed the diff in the YJ, so he was putting a new ring gear in there. I put some brass knuckles on my TJ, moving wheels and tires around as usual. And that's kind of it. He has to put electronics in it. Lucas, you should build another We Rock buggy. It's actually gotten quite a bit bigger from last year. In fact, Rob limited it to where you can only run two different classes, so that we're not there all day. Playboy, where did all your stuff get stolen from? Was it broken into a car or something? That would suck. Welcome back.
Why are Jeeps taking over the table? Sorry. I washed my hands. Then they have that feeling like, the brake fluid feeling where they're still greasy, but they're like clean. You know what I'm talking about? No?
Maybe.
Okay, well then I had to wash my hands again. And then after all the water playing, I had to pee. And then I had to wash my hands again. So my hands were like clean AF, boy.
Damn. Well, Playboy had like $6,000 worth of trucks stolen out of his truck.
Oh shit. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. I was hoping you were gonna say like, oh, I got him back, whatever, but
Yeah.
man. The thing is, to take that much like money in trucks, that's more than one person. That's not like a guy walking by snagging a truck.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
walking. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's it.
Yep. Said I had an idea for a 419 AR-45 portal buggy, but haven't had a chance to bid and steel yet. Yeah, I want to do a 419 buggy.
I hate a lot of things about it, so I'm gonna have to blast it again. I need to redo some panel nuts, things like that.
Yeah.
I need to take the bird buggy apart and the samurai buggy, blast them, and I need to put interior panel nuts on it and like make places where I can put interior stuff in a dash and then paint it again.
Playboy, did you know who did it? So I know the guy that stole my actual truck.
Mike,
Fucking Kevin.
Kevin, that's what it was, Kevin. Kevin. Why did yours sit so low compared to mine?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Other than the stupid mismatched tires that go the wrong way on one side. Stupid.
They're right.
No, no.
Yeah, they are.
They don't point the same way. One goes this way, one goes that way. MTRs are stupid. I don't care what it says. You're not gonna change the lane. I'm not whatever Crowder. Change my mind. Think of it.
Well, they are correct.
Well,
Damn, that sucks.
yeah, that sucks, man.
I do know.
I do think about that a lot.
Just like coming home one day and my garage is broken open. There's nothing in it.
These are my favorite cookie.
They're good. If I was gonna make them better though, like as far as top tier favorite for me, I'd Sam's peanut butter.
Yeah.
Just straight chocolate chip cookie. But they're like, as far as the cookie goes, they're really good.
Well, I already said that these were peanut butter chocolate chip cookies.
Mhm. Those are peanut butter chocolate chip with more chocolate chips
Yeah.
and some chocolate chips along with some chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies.
They are homemade from the wife.
Yes. Both of our wives make delicious desserts. That's why we look the way we do.
That's why we're a couple of fat muppets. It's all right. We'll give you a pass this time.
Yeah, it's all right. All right. Move this shit out of the way.
I can't reach it.
Ah, no.
Fuck it.
Gotta get my race car over here. I wish I could find softer springs for it, but I can't find any. Well, I can't find anything else to get in the next couple of days. One of my most expensive and most custom was a TF2 long wheelbase K10, fully built in the UK that I got from Marketplace. Damn. Damn.
The crazy thing is, $6,000 worth of trucks. I mean,
Mm,
you could be a handful of trucks
yeah.
like this.
Yeah, that's a couple handfuls for sure. But 3 buggies. Golly. Yeah. Yeah. 3 buggies. I mean, 2.5 really nice, like hard body builds. It doesn't take a whole lot of trucks to make
Right.
$6,000, you know. I forgot my damn double-sided tape. I think I already packed it. Well, that's fine. They left behind the $400 radio for it. Yeah, they probably didn't know any better. Because they're stupid. Stupid crackheads. Fucking Kevin. That doesn't tell me where that goes at. Okay. Let go. Bitch ass bitch. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm screwed in. That's why I won't. There we go. Look at that. Like, screws just came out easily. That's nuts. Not when they had upgraded parts on them. What?
It doesn't take much to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't take much to get you that high. Any countersunk rules apparently.
Well, that just shows up. I'm here to work on things. Didn't bring anything.
Yeah, are they easily accessible? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. You're the best.
I know.
Well, you know what we could do? Let's count the keepers. Okay.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
7,
9,
9.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. Uh-oh. This only goes down to 23. I'm going to assume it just keeps going, right? So 23, 22, 21, 19. Or no, are we back up to 25? I don't know how that works. We'll throw some screws in it and just see what happens, right? Hell yeah, brother. These are too short.
Good thing I have more.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, that doesn't fit at all. That doesn't even contact. I need a bigger spur gear, I believe.
I don't have any of those in here. Do you need a longer screw?
Yes. I don't need one that long. Thank you, though. Those are 8s. Yeah, 10s. Keep them clean, though. Okay. So. Oh. Ha! You gotta flip it over. Okay. Listen, I don't do a lot of touring car things. Get off my nuts. Alright. $9 set up for drifting. Ryan said, sorry. Playboy said, what rally chassis is that? This is a TTO2R. I don't think it's technically a rally chassis. I mean, I put rally, well, I didn't even put rally tires on it, if I'm being honest. There we go. Look at that. That shit fucking man. Tell you what. Um, I put 18 scale Grom tires on it. These aren't even rally tires. The one thing I don't like about them is they don't have any foams in them. But I figure when they're blown up to balloons, spinning at 9,000 miles an hour,
You think the torque tuned Tamiya motor is gonna?
if it doesn't blow them straight off with all the Turks, then yeah, it'll make them into balloons.
Dang,
You know what I mean?
that's fancy.
It is fancy. It's tuned for Turks. Like a,
Just the one, actually.
oh, just one torque? Okay, cool.
Yeah, just the one torque.
Just one torques. Oh, look at that. Look how that's a lot of wire though. I bought a kit for that, but I haven't shortened any servo wires yet, so
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
it does sound terrible. I got a guy for that.
No,
You know? I don't? Okay, cool.
I don't know. Is Doug
Cool.
able to do that?
I don't know if Doug is able to do anything. I don't know what Doug is to do. Pick up that fence. I'm gonna put all the screws in and then tighten them down. Because it's 3D printed, so it'll stretch a little bit.
Throw my screwdriver wherever.
Listen, Linda. These are my motor plate screws. I need to put those back in. Yeah. See, I'm so used to the VP drivers.
So use the Harbor Freight Finance.
Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight. Some bumper up here. Custom ground on the old belt sander. Oh, I didn't say. There we go. Whoa. It's fine. It just popped up the screw. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. I don't even know why you're worried about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine.
I like how the lower control arms are all chewed up.
That was me. It was, yeah. They used to have these huge nubby things on them because I'm pretty sure they are not specific to left, right, front, center, you know, whatever the hell. So
Yeah.
they were shock mounts for the other sides. And I was like, that looks like something that could get caught up. And I took my Dremels, and then,
So then I turned them into teeth.
yes.
Jagged.
Well, they were tall. They were like this.
Yeah.
I cut them off and hacked them up and stuff. Yeah, so thank you, by the way. Can't wait to run this thing. It's going to be freaking awesome. I don't know about awesome, but it'll be super cool.
I feel like that doesn't fit.
I mean, it's fine. It does its job. I just needed to keep crap out of it. What I didn't plan on was I need to put like some inner fender flare thing in the dirties, because that's going to throw rocks and dirt right at the steering parts. Because this probably wasn't actually designed to be a rally car.
Facts.
It's very stiff, so I expect it to do a lot of sliding, a lot of pushing, and you know, be a general piece of shit.
Nice.
So not only am I not going to get hard buddy points, I'm not going to win any kind of like competition for best looking car, or even really do well at all. Probably get docked points just for having a Lexan body that's ugly.
I mean, maybe they'll have an award for the ugly. Also, Playboy's looking for a set of 1.9 rims for his 10.3. The only 1.9s I have available at the moment are a set of Visions, but they're high offset, but
Yeah.
they're portal friendly.
Did you see that guy posting in the group about being portal friendly? The Visions, because they were rubbing on his F10Ps, and everybody was like, "Yeah, you just got to take that screw out. Don't worry about it or whatever."
Kinda. I didn't read all the comments.
That kind of holds the body on, right? Holds it down via the foot screw. I like
There
it.
you
I like it. Just flopping everywhere. So I'm gonna just send this fish like this. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. Can't wait. Cannot. Like a kitty.
Ryan said that is one of my worst fears when going to an event is getting trucks stolen.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Same. That would, I suppose, like, and I know people
These
will.
are yours.
Oh, there. Where are they?
Out of the plastic motor plate
Oh, okay.
that held it in place.
I know that people have stolen stuff from me, like at Beach Creek. They've stolen stuff off the table that I had for sale and everything. But we're pretty diligent about. Somebody has eyes on a lot of things all the time.
Yeah.
You know, we don't all leave the tent, leave one person with a 40-foot tent to cover. If we go anywhere, we put everything up, which sucks. But I don't know, it's kind of like a catch-22 because if there aren't enough people there, we don't sell shit, we don't make any money. But if there were less people there, we wouldn't have to worry about people stealing all of our stuff.
Yeah.
So, just so I can stay in the RC, just had gotten them out of storage 2 days earlier. Damn, that sucks. Did they break into your Tahoe, or did they just like open your Tahoe and then take them? Like, did they blow out one of the rear glass and then snag them through that, or what exactly happened?
I agree. I need to build new shock towers to move the shocks to the backside so that I can get more steering.
Yeah. What's this? What you got here?
Well, that was my,
Oh, Busted Rust Garage sticker.
yeah, that was the,
Oh, your prize?
I guess, yeah.
Nice. Nice. I can see all the layer lines, so I didn't know if you won anything, because that's how you win, is layer lines and blowing the judges or something along those lines of what I was told. They even busted my windshield to get them, so I'm at another 500. I'm like, damn,
Oh, damn.
should just start pew pew and unaliving crackheads. That's what I would do. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Well, what do you think?
It's about that time.
It is about that time. I like this thing though.
Me too.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I wish the paint hadn't fucked up.
Yeah,
But
I like the interior a lot. I like the two-tone tan and dark tan.
Yeah.
Kiki?
Kiki.
Kiki and dark kiki. Looks good.
So, do you hear that?
Is that realistic?
Probably.
But
So while I've been designing things, bumpers and such, I've had these up in my office, and so these sit on top of Kona's crate,
Mhm.
and so every once in a while she'll be scratching around in there, and you just hear.
what is that? Is that leaf springs?
I think so.
Oh yeah. Just the leaves having to play in them to move.
Yeah. It's one of these.
9 o'clock. You know what your children are?
Better be in bed.
Bitches. Is this? I was gonna ask you here real quick while we're doing this. Is this what we're supposed to do here? Is this like correct? Glossy, semi-gloss in the middle, and then flat in the.
Yes. So the flat pieces are plastic.
Okay. Okay. And then this is not body color?
No, it's just black steel.
Okay. I'll have to change that. I may do that tonight when I go home. No, I lied. I'll do it tomorrow after work.
Good evening, John.
Nice, sir.
And then this guy.
Oh, yes.
So it's not a whole lot narrower.
But it's going to be enough for sure.
Yeah.
Which, okay, so I wanted to elaborate on what me and you and Metric were talking about for the boom trucks and how I believe that you would like a boom truck because you like this tiny tire, the same problem that you have with this where you roll up to something and the bumper hits it before.
Yeah. So, all right. So you take that where that is the one thing that makes me not want to drive this.
Mm.
So you take that and then you put an ugly as fuck body on top of it.
That's not that bad.
There's nothing appealing about those bodies.
It's not that bad. You can also put other bodies on it, but go ahead.
That's an expensive chassis at that point.
Very true. I bought another one. But this one's going to be highly modified. I already got D44s coming for it. Because the one thing I don't like about them is the centered front diff.
Yeah.
It bothers the absolute shit out of me. Even if it was on the wrong side, like, you know, what we were doing here or whatever, I'd be okay with it.
Bye, Dustin.
Not Dustin, but it just, the centered, and what's weird is the damn drive shaft comes out over here on the transfer case and then crosses over into the middle. Like these, like you're already there. Just make the. So I'm gonna try to do a couple of things because on the stock ones, they're leaf under. So I'm gonna try to go leaf over and see what that gains me. I mean, obviously it's gonna gain me, you know, a couple half inch or whatever. But
I really want to go leaf under with something.
the RX-02 is leaf under.
K10 could easily be switched to leaf under.
That's a low boy.
I don't drive it anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well make it a little stock looking truck.
Mazel.
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 I thought about doing it with this, but I can't go any smaller tire.
I mean, there's nothing left smaller, is there, other than like semi tires?
The 155 MTZs.
Like 3 inches tall.
Yeah, they're
Little boys, yeah.
I have some back there.
I think this looks good the way it is. I do understand. Once again, I do understand where you're coming from though, because it just makes trajectory sense.
Yeah.
It, like, especially at the point where you and I both have enough trucks, and I'm sure some of them have enough trucks that you're like, okay, I've built all the 419 trucks. I built all the 475 trucks. Like, let's try to do something, you know, tiny tire. And then once you get tiny tire, you go, let's drive minuscule tires.
Because at that point, the only thing you're going to drive them on is like
Dirt trails,
a dirt trail.
like Trail 2,
Yeah.
after you get halfway around, yeah. But I mean, that's
I
still,
don't enjoy that.
I wonder if it would be more enjoyable with a truck like that. With a truck that not just, hey, just like whatever. But like, would it be more enjoyable in a truck where just going down a dirt hill, turning and then coming back up is going to be a challenge, as opposed to just something on 475 that just rolls up it. You know what I mean? Because it wouldn't take a lot to challenge a truck like that. You talk about like what are those 3.15? Like those are short, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say 3.25 inch tires, street tread on a 6 pound, 7 pound truck. Like it isn't gonna go vertical very well in anything remotely slick. Like mist in the morning, get a little slickery goop on top of that dirt, and we're
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I just don't
just don't see that.
know. Because, like, I mean, even my Jeeps are going to be small lift and, 31s.
The X-Trays?
No, like my real vehicles. Like,
That's not true though. Your TJ is what 37s or something, right?
yeah, it's on 37. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, so exactly. So I'm not going to, I don't drive stock shit.
You drove a stock Jeep while you had it when you first got it, right?
My TJ was because I wasn't allowed to modify it.
Well, there you go.
And then
You can build another TJ.
I still went to 31s.
Oh, and my first truck, I needed new tires because I had Michelin like basically straight treads on it, and I went to Big O and was like, I need some tires. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, well, we have all of these. I was like, how big can I stuff under there? And they were like, well, I think I went with like 285 something. I don't know. They were 33s, and I had to lift the front to get it to do anything other than go straight because it was just. So I put a little 2-incher on the front.
I ran 31 1050s for a while. And then I bought a lift and went to 33s. And then I lowered it and put 35s on it.
Okay.
And then now it's on 37s. At the lower riding.
Right. Interesting. Did you put different front springs in it when you LS swapped it? Or did you just double the weight up front and just let her boing boing?
Well, I don't allow things to not be level, so
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think I've got it. It didn't take much. I think I put a spacer.
Like a block?
Yeah.
In the front?
Yeah.
That's quarter well, right?
Yeah. All the way around.
All the way.
It was, yeah, I want to say I've got like a 1-inch puck in there. It might be 2, but I think it's only a 1.
Yeah. Let's see. Mike said, have a good one. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out. Playboy said, everyone has been good chatting with you. Dustin said, good night. See you next time, right? Matt, how is your little puppy? Here's an absolute menace. She is awesome. Honestly, she is. I couldn't ask for a better dog as of right now. I mean, I've only had her for a week and a half, but still, she's super, super cool. She is really well mannered. I'm learning all of her little quirks and stuff and everything. Like, she is so good. Like, I feel like the bottom's about to drop out because she's so good. I'm like, okay, when are you gonna Jekyll and Hyde me and all of a sudden like eat my couch or something? But we bought her so many toys, and like we're just socializing the shit out of her, and everything is a treat. So like you go to the bathroom, we make sure good girl, yada yada.
All right, Lucas, have fun.
Bye, Lucas. See you Friday, sir. Ryan said, after 3 hours of listening to my tires on my Ford, I'm ready to get out of it for about an hour or 3. That sounds terrible.
What tires do you have on it?
Bloggers.
Does he?
I don't know. I think you might have small parts on it. I thought. I don't know. That's sad I said bye. I think I'm about done anyway, too, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm done working on stuff, and I will take the opportunity to leave this bitch early.
I like it.
Me too. Oh,
I had TSLs on mine for a while.
and for the ones sticking around, I got a new set of wheels. I'm super happy about that. That's my second set of those. I don't want to put them on because I don't like wheels. I don't like the same wheels being on trucks, but I like those a lot. So maybe we can throw a different ring on them. Well, special racks. So I talked to my wheel manufacturer about my dually wheels. And apparently they are progressing. They have not been forgotten about. Super pumped about that.
Nice.
I can't wait to see what I saw earlier in aluminum. That's gonna be freaking sick. I wish I had buggers, but I have Venom Power Terra Hunter RTs. Sounds like a I don't even know what.
Yeah, I had used TSLs on my Jeep at one point.
Really?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we went down to Harlan, which you get off at the Corbin exit.
Yeah, about 4 hours away.
So the whole way down there, they balanced for shit. You could like watch the dash shake separately from the Jeep. You're just like, it was so terrible.
Yeah.
But what I had.
Yeah, I get it. I don't recommend them or anyone. Yeah.
I am a tire snob when it comes to,
The older I get, the more I am.
and I forget about that when I get in other people's cars, and like if I'm driving, like, oh yeah, these could be bald pieces of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, my Camry has Michelin's on it from the factory. I think, or like, yeah, they're Michelin's. And like, I put nice tires on my Malibu. I put at least decent tires on the Suburban. Um, I stopped putting Amazon $14 pieces when I had my red round body S10. Like once I got to where I made enough money to at least buy like mid-level tires, and I started having kids, and was like, it's not just me that dies now. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, Playboy said Toyo Open Country 37s on a Ram 3500 dually.
There you go.
I like those. I think I really want to put a set on Pineapple, but they're really all-terrainy for me.
Yeah.
They're a little bit too.
Yeah, I don't know what to put them on.
I don't either. I've had them for over a year.
Yeah.
I just keep putting them on things. I'm like, nah, they're not aggressive enough. Ryan said my next set is going to be a set of Interco Super Swamper IROCs. I don't know anyone that has ever had those, so I don't even know. The only thing I've never liked about IROCs is they seem to be very narrow tread for as wide as the tire is.
Yeah.
They seem to do a lot of like the.
Well,
I watch
the Swamper variety, they are the lowest tread.
Yeah, and they always look half bald. I have noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah. And the only thing I knew about them is I believe they have relatively thin sidewalls.
Yeah, I've heard that. They don't make actually good trail tires. I want a set of BF wrench for my Tahoe.
I had BFG KM2s on my Wrangler, and I loved those. The only reason I got rid of them was because I went to a bigger size.
Yeah.
And then I went to the General red lettered grapplers in a 35.
I had Corsair CTs on my Cummins. Well, still do, but
Yeah.
they weren't bad. They were a little low load rating for like what I was doing with the truck whenever I bought them. Because like they're only like load range D, I think. And I was doing things like hauling a 38-foot car trailer with two 16 scratchers on it and shit. Like, yeah, bumper pull especially too. Yeah, that was when I shattered the input spline up, or the spline like coupler, I guess, of my clutch on the way home, and didn't know what it was, but I knew that like it wasn't really going into gear very well. It was kind of making a weird noise when it took off. Then I left Tony's house when he used to live out there with my grandparents, and I got I'd say from here to the crevice in the road that they filled, and it was like what wing. I was like, oh, that's not good. It was just breaking glass noise and going nowhere.
I did that shortly after the Jeep got LS swapped. I went to back out of the parking spot at school. And I put it in reverse, and I made it like 6 feet before I heard a pop. It wasn't going anymore.
Yeah.
So I get underneath it, and everything looks fine.
Mhm.
So fortunately, Dana 300, I was able to swippy swappy the twin stick and
Nice.
drove home
from
in front wheel drive.
Nice. I was not so lucky because clearly does nothing. So I had to buy. I don't remember what that clutch was at the time. It was like $900. I don't even want to know what it would be now. It's the biggest single disc that South Bend makes. So I'm sure it's.
Yeah, mine was I had split the carrier
Mm,
and puked all the spider gears out of it.
nice.
In the bottom.
The cinder part of the clutch that goes over the input shaft, I went and like made that into dust. I found like 3 pieces of it, and the clutch was in there just and flopping around. So
Oopsies.
whoopsie daisies.
Yeah, good
So,
times.
yeah, but then I put a South Bend slave cylinder on it, so that's even larger than the stock one, and then bought a new clutch. And then did a burnout in front of my grandma's house, and went to let off or push the clutch in to stop doing burnout, and the clutch had welded itself together. So I took that one out, and then put a new one. Ouch! Now I've put 3 clutches in that truck since I owned it. I mean, it's been almost 20 years since I owned it, but you know. Yep.
I put one clutch in the Jeep when it was a 4-cylinder, and it's still on the clutch that it's had for the LS one.
What transmission?
NV 4500.
Gotcha. Same. I don't know if mine's different. Is it the exact same transmission? It can't be, right?
Minus the Chevy variant.
I don't know if mine's different. I would
Uh,
assume it would be.
there are some differences.
I was gonna say I would assume that one behind a 6B would be different than one behind a 5.3.
It's the 6-liter, the 2500 trucks, HDs. So with the gas version.
Right. Right.
Try going to 75 and drop reverse.
Oofta.
No, thank you.
That sounds terrible. I had a friend in high school. It's just thought process here. He had a square body Crown Vic back when they were what 15 years old, so they were worth literally nothing, right? We went out to my buddy's house out east of Franklin, and we're out on this country road, and he's like, "I'm gonna do a burnout." But I think we had like, we're videoing it, like the big old monster thing or whatever. And so he's like, "I'm gonna do a burnout in this." I'm like, okay. So he puts it in drive and just hammers on it, right? Starts blowing one tire off and everything, and then stops. He's like, "I'm gonna do a reverse burnout." Like, okay. So he puts it in reverse, starts doing a reverse burnout. It's like, okay, that's cool. Then all of a sudden he just mats it and just starts doing first to reverse, just what, like back and oh, dude. And somehow I don't know how that Crown Vic transmission took it, and we went on. We weren't really, now thinking about it, we weren't really that close to any of our friends' houses. And we were riding in that car. Just thought of that 20 years later. 25 years later.
I remember riding around my buddy's mom's Tahoe, and he beat the ever living fuck out of that thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how we didn't flip it?
Yeah.
Because he'd just be driving and be like, "We're going through that yard."
Oh, shit. Yeah, no. I never did anything like that. But
Every burnout at every light.
yeah. I always had my own cars, though. I never really borrowed anything. When I was like, probably first driving, and I was allowed to drive by myself before my dad gave me the Samurai. Um, I drove my mom's Astro van. I know she had a first gen Astro whenever I was like young high school, and then she traded it in for one of the round body Astro vans. We were living high. Um, but other than that, like I never really borrowed anybody's car. because I always had something. My grandpa let me borrow his truck a few times when I lived with him, and I don't remember why. I don't know. I think my truck ran and everything, but I don't know. He let me take it out a couple Saturdays, and it used to belong to you know Jesse Vergara? No, it used to belong to him, and my grandpa bought it from I don't know some car lot or whatever. He's like, "Oh, this thing will do wicked burnouts." I'm like, "I bet it will, but we're not doing this with Papa's truck." Yeah. It's a big block 5-speed OBS. It's a late, technically it's a classic. It's 2000 OBS. And he's like, "Oh, this thing will do wicked burnouts." I was like, "Fuck no, I am not dealing with Fred beating my ass." Like, not happening. I drove that thing as it was supposed to be driven. Went right back home. But here you go, put the truck up. Thank you for letting me drive it.
Yeah.
Because I think at the time I had my '86 Dodge, but I'm pretty sure something was wrong with it or something, and I'm pretty sure I had the Metro at that point. Because I did get my stepmom's Metro whenever I don't remember what she bought, but it had like 315,000 miles on it. It was, she drives a lot though, and she used to drive even more, I think. But yeah, we sold it on eBay for like $400 because it was a '97. I think this is probably in like 2006, maybe 5. So, oh boy, 4L60. Yikes! I don't talk about 4L60 things. I got too much riding on a 4L60. Mine only has like 175,000 miles. So we're Ryan said I'd like to swap a 6-speed manual in the truck because I think it'd be a lot of fun with a 5.4 V8 in my truck.
Yeah.
For sure. Need a Yoder. Big old Yoder. 10-speed Yoder boy over here. All right, I'm gonna go home.
Yep. It's quitting time.
Yep, Jordan's giving me the face of get the hell out of my house.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm really tired too. Mostly just tired of your shit.
That's what I was going to say.
We'll beat me to it. All right.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Let me do my shit out, I guess. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Get your shit and get out. Thumbs up on the way out.
Yep. Thumbs up on the way out. All 6 of you. Please. Love you. Thank you. Bye.